We view nature through a sanitized lens, imagining a peaceful, storybook kingdom where animals are simple backdrops to human existence. To obtain the vital salts and nutrients that they lack, butterflies seek out mud, sweat, feces, and even blood. Nature is a ruthless freak show. To see how much weirder and more resilient these creatures are, we are conducting a 3-tier audit of 26 different animals. The audit begins in the backyard, where gentle grazers hide grim survival tactics. If a cow lacks nutrients, it will hunt and eat small birds, and when it rests, it aligns its body to magnetic north. Rabbits process food so quickly they must redigest it, eating specialized, nutrient-dense night poop straight from the source to survive. Roosters scream with so much force they temporarily deafen themselves every time they crow. Normal chickens swallow small stones to physically grind up food inside their bodies. Then there is the Ayam Cemani, a breed of chicken that is entirely black down to its heart, liver, and bones. High in the trees, crows conduct post-mortems on fallen flock members to identify threats. If a crow murders one of its own, the group executes the killer. Nearby, a woodpecker slams its beak into wood at 16 miles per hour. Its tongue wraps entirely around the back of its brain, functioning as a biological shock absorber to prevent its skull from shattering. Cockroaches operate with mechanical efficiency. They can run on 2 legs to sprint, survive a full week without a head, and withstand a crushing force 900 times their own weight by compressing their bodies perfectly flat. Small-scale societies are equally efficient. Harvester caterpillars dissolve into a liquid puddle inside their cocoons before reforming into butterflies. Megapanera ants dispatch medics to lick the wounds of their soldiers, reducing battle mortality by 90%. Other colonies use repletes, workers forced to gorge on sugar until their abdomens swell to the size of grapes, serving as living water bottles for the hive. Crickets function as biological thermometers. Count their chirps for 15 seconds and add 40, and you have the local temperature in Fahrenheit. They are aggressive enough that humans have bred them for organized fighting championships since the 13th century. One bee produces less than a gram of honey in its lifetime. To make a single pound, 560 bees must extract nectar from 2 million flowers. The physical distance required is 55,000 miles, equivalent to circling the planet twice. The mundane backyard garden is a battlefield of hidden monsters and organic supercomputers. Specialized survival demands unhinged trade-offs. Pandas have the digestive tract of a carnivore, yet they spend their lives forcing indigestible bamboo through their systems, pooping 100 times a day. Koalas survive on toxic, low-calorie eucalyptus. To conserve energy, their brains shrank over thousands of years to just 60% of their original size. Camels originated in the freezing winters of ancient North America. Their humps stored fat for the cold, and their wide hooves functioned as snowshoes, gear they simply repurposed when they eventually migrated to the desert. Vultures pee on their own legs to sanitize themselves and stay cool. Despite these grotesque habits, they are vital sanitary heroes. Their stomach acid has a pH value hovering near 0, allowing them to digest anthrax, cholera, and rabies without falling ill. The ostrich has legs powerful enough to kill a lion. It also possesses the largest eyes of any land animal, massive billiard balls that take up so much skull space, the ostrich only has room for a brain the size of a walnut. Polar bears are marine mammals with livers so rich in vitamin A that eating them can kill a human. Their translucent fur is actually hollow tubes that scatter light, and their skin is entirely dark. They are genetically close enough to brown bears to interbreed, producing Pisley hybrids. In the Antarctic, penguins spend their lives in a skeletal squat, sneezing salt through glands above their eyes. If an emperor penguin loses her chick, she may kidnap another's before abandoning it a week later. Or she may simply march toward the inland mountains to die for reasons scientists still cannot explain. That anatomy is designed for extreme efficiency. Females give birth upside down, catching newborns weighing a third of their own body mass in a net made of their wings. In Southeast Asia, Dayak male bats possess working mammary glands and provide milk for their young. The slowest creatures are often the most dangerous. The cone snail fires venomous, harpoon-like teeth to paralyze its prey. Limpets have tongues lined with 14,000 teeth, made of a material stronger than titanium. Surviving in the wild does not favor the beautiful. It favors those willing to make the most horrifying biological sacrifices. This diagram shows the evolutionary split between dinosaurs and crocodiles. While their cousins went extinct, crocodiles survived by slowing their heart rates to 2 beats per minute. In the ocean, Greenland sharks reach sexual maturity at age 150 and can live for 5 centuries. Capybaras are massive rodents with webbed feet that sleep and mate entirely submerged. They are so aquatic that in the 16th century, the Catholic Church legally classified them as fish so they could be eaten on Fridays. Found only in Mexico's Lake Xochimilco, the axolotl lives in a permanent larval state. It can regenerate its heart, brain, and spinal cord, an ability that has made it a lab subject for 150 years. Sea cucumbers have no brain or eyes and breathe through their butts. When threatened, they expel their internal organs as a defense mechanism, regenerating them later. This opening is so secure that pearlfish often live entirely inside the sea cucumber's backside to hide from predators. Eels can breathe through their skin and slither over wet grass to move between ponds. Some possess a second pair of jaws hidden in their throats that extend to snatch prey. When it is time to breed, they travel 3,000 miles to the deep ocean, lay their eggs, and die. The octopus has 3 hearts and copper-based blue blood. Its eyes function mechanically like camera lenses. Because each arm contains its own neural network, an octopus operates with 9 independent brains. Life in the abyss functions without a human blueprint, mastering its environment through pure adaptation. The normal world is a high-stakes arena of survival tactics playing out all around us. Evolution does not care about looking normal. It does not care about human standards of dumb or gross. It only cares about what keeps a species alive. In a true global survival contest, human intelligence wouldn't save us. We would likely lose to the cannibal chicken and the unkillable cockroach.